welcome to another how-to video. Now this video was originally supposed to be how to make blackberry jam, and I did actually make the video and film it. Unfortunately I overcooked the jam slightly and all the sugar burnt and it's not very good. So this is basically what I've got. It's not very nice, so I'm just going to put that over there, forget about that and move on. This video is now going to be how to make chocolate biscuit cakes. Now this one I've done many times as a small child, so I don't anticipate any problems with this one at all. Now first of all, you're going to need some chocolate and you're going to need some biscuits. Right, now here's the chocolate and the biscuits. Now these are essentially the only ingredients you're going to need. Now the chocolate is going to need to be heated up, so you need to be careful with that, and the biscuits are going to need to be crushed. Now that's the fun part. Now it's been quite a few years since I actually made this, because I used to make these as a child with my older brother, and the link to his YouTube page is on the screen now here. Used to get up early in the morning and make them, which was a lot of fun. I have fond memories making these. Now first of all, you're going to need to crush the biscuits. Now you can do this however you like, but for the purposes of the camera I'm going to use cling film. Now if at this point you're thinking, how on earth do you crush a biscuit with cling film? It's quite easy really, providing it doesn't all stick together, which it's currently doing. Now you can use baking paper for this as well, when you see the method I'm going to use, or you can just crush them up in your hands if you want, but the key is you want fine biscuit crumbs. Okay, now so I'm going to put the biscuits in here, fold over the cling film. Right, next you're going to need a rolling pin and just smash them up. Now the reason you've got the cling film here is to capture all the biscuit crumbs. And also so you can see it on the camera. Say cling film, it's not always the best thing to use, because it, it can all get it can all wrap up on itself and you spend ages trying to unwrap it. But for the purposes of this film, that's why I'm using it like this, so you can see, and the cling film holds it all together, allegedly. Biscuits crush up really easily. And also, still got a clean rolling pin because it was protected by the plastic. Right, now I'm going to transfer the crumbs into a bowl. Okay, so now I've got a bowl of biscuit crumbs. Next I need to melt the chocolate. Right, I just found some jam residue from the failed video. It's actually really quite nice, so I might actually try and make that one again and not burn the sugar this time. Anyway, to this video, the one that I know what I'm doing. To melt the chocolate, I'm going to need a pan, water, stick a bowl on it, heat it up. Now get your chocolate, stick it in the bowl, and that will melt. Now melting chocolate is quite low, so you don't need a high heat, plus I don't want to burn another product. Right, the chocolate is just starting to melt in the corners. As I said, chocolate has a fairly low melting point, so you don't need a lot of heat for this. Don't want to end up burning anything. Okay, it's melting away now. Just been stirring it around a bit. Now, if you're stirring it, be careful if you see the bowl gets quite hot. It's not too hot now that I can't touch it, but chocolate is melting away there nicely. Okay, the chocolate's melting nicely now. I'm stirring it around a little bit. If you want to stir it, the bowl might wobble, so just keep it still. Be careful, this does get quite hot, but obviously because chocolate's got a low melting point, you don't need too much heat. Also, be careful the water doesn't boil over. So you only need a gentle heat for this, so you shouldn't burn anything. There's the water going over just there, so turn it down a little bit. Now, and it's almost completely melted, it's just a little bit of a lump right in the middle there. Okay, that is all melted, it's nice and smooth. Then, biscuits, crumbs, chuck them in, stir it up. Carefully take the bowl off the heat. Alright, then what you want to do with your bowl of chocolate biscuits, making sure it's not too hot to touch, so this is okay. So I'm not going to burn myself on this. Now I'm going to spoon the contents into some cake cases. Now when I used to do these as a child, these used to end up as nice little balls. As you can see, these are not balls, so clearly in the years that have passed since I've last made these, I've forgotten a technique. But it doesn't change the basic ingredients and preparation. I think what I used to do is let the mixture cool down a little bit more, and then just ball them up in my hands. I'm not going to do that with these because they're still quite hot. And also used to use quite small cases for the cake. As you can see, presentation is everything. Wait for the chocolate to reset, and then that's it. That is a chocolate biscuit cake. Okay, thanks for watching. Please subscribe. There's a link just here. In the future I might try and remake the jam video and post that. Hopefully I won't burn the sugar this time, because actually the jam that's spilt over the saucepan is actually really nice, so I can make nice blackberry jam, just as long as, if you ever do try it, remember, once it stops steaming and starts smoking, that means you've gone too far. Next how-to video will be published soon, and I hope to see you then. Bye for now.